Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Walter Brown Arena on the campus of Boston University in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of this high school varsity girls hockey contest between the visiting Flyers of Framingham High School and the hosting Brookline High Warriors. And it's a special night for Brookline High girls hockey here tonight, as this is their Hockey Fights Cancer game, where they encourage you, yes, even those of you watching at home, to donate to the American Cancer Society. You know, I don't have to explain how important the cause is to fight against cancer. I think each and every one of us has either known someone or knows someone who knows someone who has suffered from cancer. You know, if you haven't suffered from it yourself, it's such an excruciatingly impactful disease all over the world, and it's always a worthy cause to fight for. So be sure to check out that donation link down in the description section of this video, because even if you're not at the game, you can still donate through the link in the description down below. So be sure to check that one out. The two teams about to come out onto the ice here. We just finished up our coverage of the Brookline versus Framingham boys hockey game, as we had a nice little double feature here at Walter Brown tonight. The Brookline boys falling short to the Framingham boys by a final score of 4-1. And here come the Brookline Warriors in their special purple jerseys, representing the fight against all forms of cancer. So with the two teams out on the ice, let's go through the rosters for these two teams coming in. We'll start with the visitors from Framingham High School. Going in order of jersey number 4, the Flyers. First off, we have a freshman goalie, number 1, Mackenzie Kwok. Next, a senior captain, number 5, Ariaya Diaz-Pagano. A sophomore, number 6, Kylie Hederman. A sophomore, number 7, Molly Degnan. A sophomore, number 8, Adriana Galuzzo. A junior, number 11, Haley Angelo. A junior, number 13, Brianna Lavini. A junior, number 14, Lainey Spurrell. A sophomore, number 15, Aubrey Park. A junior, number 16, Ashley Bianchi. A junior, number 18, Natalie Peck. A junior, number 19, Sophia Laprelle. A senior captain, number 20, Emily Hudson. A freshman, number 21, Maddie Wheeler. A junior, number 23, Madison Donnelly. A freshman, number 24, Brooke McDonald. A freshman, number 25, Grace Catella. A freshman, number 26, Jillian Studley. A sophomore, number 27, Sarah Levy. And a freshman, number 28, Jayla Marshall. Head coach of the Framingham High girls hockey team is Casey Diana. Now let's move over to our left and let's go through the roster for the hosting Brookline High Warriors. In order of jersey number for Brookline, first off, we have a junior goalie, number 1, Jacqueline Solove. A sophomore, number 2, Audrina Williams. A sophomore, number 4, Isabella Zhang. A sophomore, number 5, Rosie Zucker. A sophomore, number 7, Anna Subin. A junior, number 8, Jordan Gifford. A junior, number 9, Selena Charbonneau. A sophomore, number 10, Katie O'Connor. A sophomore, number 12, G.G. Hawkins. A senior, captain number 15, Clara Tebow. A sophomore, number 17, Mari Cessity. A freshman, number 18, Juliet Platt. A junior, captain number 20, Caitlin Wilson. A freshman, number 21, Kayla Solove. A sophomore, number 22, Sylvia Donovan. A junior, number 25, Caitlin Schlager. And a freshman, number 28, Eliana Palermo. Team managers are junior Lila Gorman and freshman Kate O'Connor. The head coach of the Brookline High girls hockey team is Sarah Schwensfire. So that is the roster for the Brookline High girls hockey team. As you can see from the scoreboard cam in the bottom left corner of your screen, we got about a minute left before we get our pregame ceremonies underway, and we'll get, starting lineups, national anthem, and then the opening puck drop out here. Remember, fans, if you enjoy this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if there's anything you'd like to say throughout this broadcast, I encourage you to say it either in the live chat here on YouTube or by sending me an email. You can see my email in the bottom right corner of your screen. Whether it's a message as simple as Go Brookline or Go Framingham, a shout out to a specific player, if you want to let us know where you're tuning in from, if there's anything wrong in terms of technical difficulties with the audio or the video, or if I'm pronouncing someone's name wrong, or if there's anything else you might want to say. Anything, I encourage the audience participation. Helps make these broadcasts just a teensy bit more fun. Because obviously they're already plenty of fun, but, still a teensy bit more. All right, those were our starting lineups and national anthem. My apologies for the brief black screen there, as I was switching out a fresh battery for my camera. All right, we'll soon be getting this one underway. About to have our opening puck drop. These two teams faced off twice last year. In the first game at Loring Arena in Framingham on January 8th of 2025, Brookline defeated Framingham handily 4-0. But then when the two had a rematch at the Boston Sports Institute in Wellesley on February 12th, they battled to a 2-2 tie. Framingham's a team that's been getting better and better. They went 1-16-3 last year. They've already tripled their win total this year, going 3-3-2 so far. Here we go in the first of 3 15-minute periods. Puck's corralled by Jordan Gifford. Her pass deflected. Taken at the blue line. On the attack there was Mari Cessity, but her pass back taken away by Framingham's number 25, Grace Catella. A 2-on-1 rush, pass across, a backhand pass, just missed by Catella on the pass by Maddie Wheeler, number 21. Didn't even get a chance on a shot on that one, just off the mark. Battling against the boards, Selena Charbonneau gets a pass forward to Juliet Platt. Now forward to Mari Cessity, broken up. Gets back to Catella. Catella pass. It's going to be chased down by Wheeler, but poked free by Gigi Hawkins. The pass misses Cessity. Taken now by number 20, Emily Hudson. Pass across to number 8, Adriana Galuzzo. Galuzzo pass up, and that sent into the Brookline end, blocked by Hawkins. Now a battle along the boards for it. Coming up for it now is Galuzzo. Off the boards, taken by number 24, Brooke McDonald. A pass back to the point as they try and send it down the left side. Taken by number 5, Ariaya Diaz-Pagano. Pass back right in front of the net, broken up by Gigi Hawkins. Pass intended for McDonald. Back to the point, and they lose it to the neutral zone. They'll have to recover. Number 26, Jillian Studley. Pass up to number 27, Sarah Levy. Gives it to Catella. Lost there for a second, recovered by Diaz-Pagano, but now stolen away. And now a takeaway chance. Audrina Williams pass across. Clara Tebow trying to push through the defense. Tebow still pushing up, but her shot goes wide. Battling along the boards. The attempted clear blocked by Caitlin Wilson. And on the second effort gets it up. Pass in front of the net. And couldn't quite get her stick on it. The second clear attempt blocked by Katie O'Connor this time. The second effort pushes it to the neutral zone, but O'Connor recovers. Pass to Wilson. Now up to Tebow. Tebow barely gets it into the attack end. Sent back out. Tebow sends it back in as Brookline commits to a forward line change. Taken away now, and a pass up ice. Trying to fit it through. Broken up there by number 19, Sophia Laprelle. Anna Subin sends it into the Framingham end. Taken by number 15, Aubrey Park. Park's clear, will get out. Will it be slow enough to prevent the icing? Yes, it will. Jordan Gifford pokes it along. Selena Charbonneau couldn't push it past the Framingham players at the blue line. Deflecting around. Backhand pass by Mari Cessity, just a little too far. And it's kept on the attack end by number 14, Lainey Spurrell. Weird ricochet off the corner, taken by Platt. Platt pushing past the defender. Platt's on a rush here. Platt pass, Cessity with a look. Cessity shoots, saved. Potential putback, Cessity trying to jam it in the corner. And it's covered up there by Mackenzie Kwok. Juliet Platt showing us our first example of the night of her great blow-by speed. She and Kayla Solove have really added a whole new layer to this Brookline offense as freshman forwards, and you can expect more from them. Oh, but it's a takeaway now for Catella. Catella on a breakaway shot is wide. Brookline lucks out that time, and now they're trying to take it the other way. Tebow skating with it, gains the blue line, but they call off sides. Tebow went across the blue line, and the puck caught somewhere on the ice, didn't want to come with her. Face off in the neutral zone, fighting for it. Sent to the near side, Audrina Williams dumps it in. Sent back out by number 20, Hudson. And now another potential breakaway here. Maddie Wheeler collides hard with Anna Subin. Oh, and a shot was deflected away from Soloveg's glove, but also away from the net. Brookline clears it, and it stops just short of the icing line there as that pass misses Catella. Taken by the Warriors. The pass off the boards blocked. Still battling along the boards for it. Flyers push it into the Brookline end, but Brookline pushes it right back out. Chased down by Hudson. Hudson's pass is going to be battled for. And a poke check there from Platt, recovered by Charbonneau, but just too much traffic. Couldn't get anything going there. Hudson's pass deflects off the body, taken by Charbonneau. Charbonneau couldn't quite keep in control of it there, and her pass is blocked. Recovered by number 5, Ariaya Diaz-Pagano, and we've got a whistle here. Looks like an offsides will give us another neutral zone faceoff. Face-off, pass around. This is Gifford dumping it into the Framingham end. Bouncing around the boards. Battling for it is Kayla Solove. Going to be sent around the boards by Framingham. Katie O'Connor corrals it. Pass blocked. And I think we got a penalty called against Brookline here. Official's hand is up. And now they're going to stop the delayed penalty. Looks like they're going to call a hold on Clara Tebow. The first power play will go to Framingham. As Tebow will serve the 2-minute minor. Like I said, this has been a very different Framingham team this year. They started the season 0-3-1. Since then have gone 3-0-1. Now the strength of schedule has them at a lower ranking. They're only 36th in the most recent MIAA Division I power rankings that came out yesterday morning. Pass around to Catella. Catella sends it back. They go up to the point. Pass back from Studley down to number 18, Peck. Peck skating around the back. Pass to the middle. Catella tried on the one-timer there, but was too tangled up with the defenders. Her shot goes wide. Back in the neutral zone. Wheeler pushing up for it. Got tangled up with, I think, Gifford. Now a long clear. It's a power play, so no icing. Kwok's going to leave that for Studley. Studley passed it up to Catella. Catella trying to wave through. Too many purple jerseys in there, and it's cleared out easily by Brookline. Sent around. Misses Diaz-Pagano. Taken instead by Levy. A battle at the Framingham blue line for the puck, and Brookline's just going to dump it back in. Less than 40 seconds left on the penalty against Tebow. Skating with it now is Madison Donnelly. Donnelly gains the blue line. Got tangled up with Subin. And her pass blocked there by Cessity. The puck slides close to the net, and it's going to be covered up there by Jacqueline Solove. Just 20 seconds left on the penalty against Tebow. Brookline killing this penalty rather effectively. I mean, Framingham almost seemed like they were doing a better job generating offensive pressure on even strength before the penalty. Off the face-off, taken around the back. Diaz-Pagano looking. Pass blocked at the blue line, or a favorable ricochet for Brookline. Juliet Platt, breakaway chance, shot is in! Juliet Platt on the shorthand, and Brookline is on the board first. Let's take a look at that one again. It was a nice reach just to disrupt the pass. The blue liner tried to bat it down, but it went the wrong way, and Juliet Platt, once you get her in open ice, forget about it. The Brookline freshman continuing to be an astounding offensive threat for the Warriors in her first high school season. An unassisted score for Platt as she got it off of a takeaway. And now it's Platt again with the puck. Pass back, shot saved by Kwok. Selena Charbonneau had a good look at that one there off the pass from Platt, but good stop by Mackenzie Kwok. Pass back and across. Gifford with a long look, saved by Kwok. Cessity almost had the putback chance, but couldn't get her stick on it. We've been back on even strength basically since the goal, as there were just 2 seconds left on the penalty when Platt scored her shorthanded goal. At even strength here. Battling along the boards. Charbonneau trying to come out with it, and she does. Selena Charbonneau taking off one-on-one on the charge. Weaving around, shot saved by Kwok, and she covers it up. Mackenzie Kwok showing some good abilities as a freshman netminder for Framingham. Coincidentally enough, both Framingham hockey teams this year with freshman starting goalies, with Victor Schur for the boys team and Mackenzie Kwok for the girls. That one pushed aside by Kwok as it goes around the boards. Catella whiffed on her pass attempt there. It's blocked at the blue line by Anna Subin. Left for number 15, Aubrey Park. Park's pass up to Wheeler is blocked. Park on the second effort gets it to the neutral zone. Slid across to Subin. Subin, a bit of a hard pass there, misses everybody. Off the backboards, Park will take it. Park fits a pass through to Peck. Peck chasing after it, but Subin gets there first, sends it back to the neutral zone. Wheeler brings it across the blue line. Trying to fight through and cannot. Too many purple jerseys. Catella trying to corral it, but no dice. Taken instead by Kayla Solove. And it's wrestled loose by Catella. Pass back to Peck. Attempted shot by Wheeler is blocked. Recovered by Catella. Hard shot into the boards as the teams keep fighting for the puck. And again, Brookline comes out with it. Just going to be lifted forward as Brookline commits to a line change. Taken by Park. Park wrapped up with Platt. Wheeler takes it, sends it off the boards. Too far for Diaz-Pagano. Wilson sends it off the boards, taken by Wheeler. That pass broken up by O'Connor, but no icing as it's going to be chased down by Diaz-Pagano. Weaves around one, tries a shot, stopped by Solove right in front of the net. Another shot stopped by Solove there. As this pass going to be taken away by Platt. Platt sending it forward, looking for Cessity. Cessity gets to the puck, pass back, looking for Platt. Just broken up there by number 24, Brooke McDonald. McDonald skating with it around the back. This pass intercepted there. Couple players battling for it. Charbonneau tried to tap it forward for Cessity, but just missed her. Cessity now sending it around the back. Up against the boards, knocked loose. Charbonneau's pass blocked, taken away by Levy. Levy racing across the blue line. Pass back, a shot is in! Brooke McDonald on the one-timer there. Off the pass from Sarah Levy. We've got a hockey game here, folks. All tied up at 1 apiece with 3:55 on the clock in the first. Boy, and after all of the rushes where Framingham had the numbers but just couldn't finish, that was a rush where they really didn't have the numbers. Brookline had their defense fully back, but still a great find by Levy on the assist, and McDonald taking care of business on the shot for Framingham's first goal of the day. 3.5 to go here in the first, all knotted up at 1 apiece. That pass to the slot intercepted by Brookline. Cleared out. No icing as it's chased down by Donnelly. Donnelly off the boards, intercepted by Audrina Williams, but they push it out to the neutral zone. Gigi Hawkins gets a pass over to Tebow. Tebow dumps it in. Taken along the back by Hudson. Hudson lifts a bouncing pass. Diaz-Pagano kicks it along, but it's disrupted by Brookline. Back to the Framingham end. That pass a little too far for Framingham. It's going to be taken by Gifford. Gifford skating with it. Fends off the pressure. Weaving through the neutral zone. Pushes it into the Framingham end. Chasing after it, Studley. Pass off the boards, kept on the attack end by Brookline. Platt pushes it forward. Platt in the corner, try to pass out. Nobody there. Cleared out by number 19, Sophia Laprelle. Katie O'Connor pushes it forward, pushed back by Studley. Laprelle giving chase, as is Wilson. Laprelle going to come out with it. Shot saved by Solove. The attempted clear blocked by Wheeler. Wheeler a shot, glove saved by Solove. .202 on the clock here in the first. Brookline coming into this one with a record of 5-4. They started the season with back-to-back losses, then won 5 straight, but have lost their last 2. They're trying to get back in the win column and maintain their winning record. A takeaway off the face-off here. Audrina Williams slides a pass through, finds Tebow. Tebow charging in, disrupted on the shot at the last second by Natalie Peck. Tebow pass back long, shot covered up by Kwok. The attempted left stick shot from distance from Anna Subin that time. Face off to Tebow. Pass back Subin, another long insert, chopped down but wide of the net. Kayla Solove staying after it. Spinning off one defender, it's knocked loose now. Williams recovers it. Williams, turnaround pass looking for Gifford, misses her. Taken instead by Spurrell. Spurrell skating around with it, blocked there by Tebow along the boards, but does get the pass up to Wheeler. Wheeler sends it across to Catella. Catella gains the blue line. Pinned to the boards now. Stops the rush, bodies go tumbling. Wheeler, pass for Catella, broken up nicely by the Brookline defense. A long shot in, saved by Solove. Tebow wraps it around the boards. Spurrell gets it up to Catella, broken up by Gifford. Kayla Solove trying to take it, but it's taken by Catella. Pass to Wheeler, tangled up. Wheeler finds the puck and finds the back of the net. Maddie Wheeler, the Framingham freshman, battling through a sea of purple jerseys to get her stick on that puck and just sent it top shelf. And just like that, Framingham has got the lead. Boy, after Platt's breakaway goal and another couple of strong chances for Brookline, it looked like they were going to start dominating this thing, but Framingham battling back and finding the back of the net twice to take the lead here with less than a minute to go in the first. Pass up for Platt. Platt trying to wave around. Goes into the corner, whiffs on the pass attempt. Blocked along the boards. Charbonneau tried to come out with it. Stopped there by Levy. Now Wilson dumps it back in. Hudson with it. Stopped by Platt. Platt charging in. Platt pass just missed. Intended for Cessity. Battling along the boards. Platt taking it again. Pass back O'Connor. O'Connor insert. Redirected by Cessity but blocked. Pass back. Platt a shot saved. And an attempted putback. Stopped by Kwok. Brookline with some really big chances there, just inches short of a score. And in a lot of ways, that's been the story of the first period for Brookline. One big goal, but then a number of just close chances, as that will end the first period. Our score at the end of one, the Framingham High Flyers 2, the Brookline High Warriors 1. Brookline getting on the board first off this breakaway shorthanded goal by Juliet Platt. And they got a bunch of great scoring chances throughout the period, but couldn't score anymore. Meanwhile, Framingham scoring twice. A goal by Brooke McDonald, assisted by Sarah Levy, and then an unassisted score by Maddie Wheeler. During this first intermission break, first off, I'll bring some attention to some nice notes in the live chat. Kathy Slade watching live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, saying, go number 20, Caitlin Wilson. And then former Brookline assistant coach Jillian Kelly saying, go Brookline, continuing to root on her former team. Love to see it. During this break, I'd like to direct your attention to some helpful links in the live chat. Most importantly, the donation link for the Hockey Fights Cancer fundraiser to benefit the American Cancer Society. Again, the cause of fighting against cancer really speaks for itself. We all hate cancer. We all love people that have been afflicted by cancer. What more needs to be said? Donate to the American Cancer Society. Link is in the description down below. Gonna take a break and mute the mic, but I'll be back with the second period of this already exciting game. Stay tuned. Hello again, everybody. Back on the mic. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from Walter Brown Arena on the campus of Boston University in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you the second period of this high school varsity girls hockey contest between the Brookline High Warriors and the Framingham High Flyers. Framingham with a 2-1 lead over a higher-ranked Brookline squad here. The 36th ranked Flyers coming through with 1 goal each from Brooke McDonald and Maddie Wheeler, with McDonald's goal assisted by Sarah Levy. Meanwhile, for the 25th ranked Brookline Warriors, an unassisted shorthanded goal by Juliet Platt, their lone mark on the board so far. But it's a whole new period with a fresh 15 minutes on the clock. Let's see what they give us. Here we go. Brookline trying to push up, but got too tangled up, and it's taken away by Framingham. Maddie Wheeler, a long pass, finds Grace Catella. Broken up, but Natalie Peck stays after it. Up against the boards, knocked away by Jordan Gifford. Battling for it, sent around by Madison Donnelly. And we've got a penalty against Brookline. And that's going to be a hooking penalty against number 9, Selena Charbonneau. She'll serve a 2-minute minor. Off the face-off, pushed back. And this pass knocked away by Mari Cessity. Chasing it down, Juliet Platt tried to pass. Oh my gosh, almost an own goal for Framingham as the defender goes flying into the boards after that near own goal. Wheeler tries a shot, stopped there by Solove, and she's going to cover it up. And the stick went flying out of Wheeler's hands. Looked like she was standing around asking for some kind of a call off that. But the officials would not indulge her that time. Face off. A pass through the slot just misses, taken away by Clara Thibault. Thibault's pass intercepted by Studley. Jillian Studley dumps it in, taken by Katie O'Connor. Off the boards, and Clara Thibault clears it out. Remember, no icing on a power play, and there's still 1:15 on the penalty against Charbonneau. Lifted high and just missed Catella, knocked away by O'Connor. Is the second power play so far for Framingham, and they've been struggling on the advantage so far. Obviously gave up the shorthanded score to Platt. Katie O'Connor skating in. O'Connor's shot, and it's going to be a glove save by Mackenzie Kwok. Still 47 seconds left on the penalty as the defensive zone faceoff is won by Framingham. Sarah Levy trying to take it, but blocked off. Recovered instead by Emily Hudson. Hudson tries a long shot, saved by Solove. A pass disrupted at the blue line again by Brookline. Cleared out by Cessity, and Platt's going to be first to the puck. Platt looks for a long pass. It's knocked in off the defender! Juliet Platt with the pinball score, and Brookline ties it up. Well, that might not have gone exactly to plan, but it all works out in the end for Brookline. Platt chasing this one down, looking for the crosser, goes off the skate of Hudson and into the net for the Warriors. So it will be a goal by Juliet Platt. I think that we can give an assist to Mari Cessity on that one, because I think she passed it up into the corner. They gave the assist to Anna Subin, the PA announcer did. I think he's got that wrong. I think he mixed up 7 and 17. But Brookline with another rush on the shorthand. Solove pass. Misses. Charbonneau there. We're back at even strength. But wow. 2 scores on the shorthand for the Warriors have tied it up. Again, it's so strange how much better Framingham looks at even strength and on the power play. And for Brookline, just how effective they've been on the shorthand when compared to even strength. Very strange game to be sure, and it's all tied up at 2 apiece. Caitlin Wilson successfully keeps the puck away from Levy and wraps it around the boards. Now Brookline offense skating with it. The pass finds Cessity. Cessity tried to give it to Platt, but mistimed it. And it's taken away by Framingham, but Selena Charbonneau not giving up with the forecheck there. Charging in, shot stopped, and the follow-up was blocked. A big save at close range by Mackenzie Kwok once again. This pass broken up, Platt staying after it. And now battling along the boards. Where did it go? They lost track of it. It goes back to Wilson. Weird ricochet off the boards. Had to be kept away by Solove, and that's a long clear that I think will go for icing, and it will. "11 minutes and 1 second on the clock here in the second period. All knotted up at 2 apiece in what's been a wild, exciting matchup so far here in the Hockey Fights Cancer game. Face-off is collected by Kayla Solove. Solove often skating with it. Gains the blue line and gets broken up there by Hudson, trying to stay after the puck. But it's going to be taken away there by Laprelle. Laprelle bringing it end to end. Stopped by Gigi Hawkins, and she's going to get called for the tripping penalty there. Hawkins got tripped up by Laprelle. And now the delayed penalty will be called as Framingham gains control of the puck. And it's going to be a 2-minute minor for Sophia Laprelle. 2 minutes for tripping. Just trying to play the puck. Missed puck. Got leg. Good defensive efforts by Gigi Hawkins to not only stop the advance, but ultimately draw the penalty. Power play chance for Brookline as Platt's going to pass it back to Hawkins. Long insert is stopped by Kwok and quickly cleared out by Catella. Chasing after it is Hawkins. Pass up to Kayla Solove. Solove across, finds Platt. Shot is in! What a laser of a shot! And Juliet Platt has the hat trick. Can you believe it? And not a single goal was scored at even strength. 2 shorthanded scores, and now 1 power play goal for Juliet Platt, just charging in, launching it, and finding the back of the net. A special teams hat trick for Juliet Platt. Platt, pass it back to Caitlin Wilson, her shot blocked. And a long pass up from O'Connor. Platt was trying to sneak it in the corner, no dice. Platt's pass back broken up, but does get to O'Connor. Down to Platt. Platt, pass back O'Connor, pushing forward. The assist on the goal was given to Kayla Solove as this puck is pushed up against the boards. Cleared out by Natalie Peck. Recovered by Katie O'Connor. Pass up, finds Charbonneau. Broken up by Wheeler. Pushed forward again. Juliet Platt gets it across the blue line. It's a 2-on-1 rush. Platt coming in. Shot is in! Juliet Platt is on fire here on the ice at Walter Brown. The freshman Juliet Platt cannot be stopped. 4 goals in this game, 3 in this period. Face off, and boy, just like that, 3 goals in the first 6 minutes of this period, all from Juliet Platt. And now Brookline leads by 2. Battling for it here. Coming out with it. Ariaya Diaz-Pagano stolen away by Solove. The assist on that one given to Katie O'Connor. Insert from Gigi Hawkins. Player lost her footing, and that pass is lost back to the neutral zone. Given back to Hawkins, a pass across. Finds Tebow. Long shot is going to be covered up by Kwok. So 4 goals from Juliet Platt, 1 unassisted, 1 assisted by Mari Cessity, 1 assisted by Kayla Solove, and 1 assisted by Katie O'Connor. Face off back to Wilson. Wilson's shot blocked. Chased down by Charbonneau. That one ricochets around. Recovered by Charbonneau. Pass up. It's Platt again. Back to Wilson. Wilson, long-range shot, chopped down by Cessity, but pushed aside by Kwok. O'Connor fits a pass through to Cessity. Cessity's pass blocked. Trying to stay after the puck, but doesn't have the numbers. It's taken by Diaz-Pagano. Now it's being taken up ice by McDonald. McDonald's got 1 goal today, but lost it to the poke check there. Recovered at the blue line by Dinelli. Dinelli backhand pass intercepted by Brookline. Given up to Juliet Platt again. Shot saved by Kwok. And we've got a whistle. Oh, and I think the official signaling my bad. I think he thought that Kwok had fully gripped it, didn't realize that she didn't have it, and so blew the play dead kind of prematurely. Off the face-off, they go into the corner. Puck's just kind of stuck there. And now wrapped around the boards by Audrina Williams. Hudson tries to pass it out, stopped there by Solove. Solove weaving around. Solove's shot broken up from behind, but the puck's still loose, and it's knocked in! Oh my gosh, who got that one? I think they're giving credit on the goal to Solove, but what a wacky goal that one was. Let's take a look at this replay. Solove's shot disrupted, and yeah, no, I cannot tell from that view. Maybe I'll try a frame by frame or something, but you know, when I look at this again tomorrow. But for now, I think I'm just going to rely on the PA announcer to let me know who scored that one. 5-2, now the Brookline lead. What an explosive second period they've had. And they do give the goal to Solove, with an assist from Clara Tebow. Solove rushing in again. Sends it around the boards. Chased down, a pass. Just misses Tebow. Recovered by Charbonneau. Charbonneau weaving around. Charbonneau looking, pass back. Subin. Subin's shot deflects in! Keep pouring it on. It's Anna Subin this time. Boy, the unlucky bounces just keep continuing for Framingham. Some great movement from Selena Charbonneau. Decides to pass it back. Subin just launching it to try and make something happen. It deflected up off the skate of McDonald, threw off Kwok, and goes in as Brookline has scored 5 goals this period. Subin from Charbonneau that time, and folks, we're barely more than halfway through this period, and Brookline has scored 5 times. This is madness. So to recap, we've got 4 goals by Juliet Platt. 1 in the first period, shorthanded, unassisted. Another one shorthanded, assisted by Mari Cessity. A power play goal assisted by Kayla Solove that gave Platt the hat trick, and then an even strength score assisted by Katie O'Connor that made it a 4-2 game. Then a goal by Kayla Solove, assisted by Clara Thibault, and then a goal by Anna Subin, assisted by Selena Charbonneau. 6 goals, 5 different assisters, 3 different goal scorers. And at this point, you just have to watch to just see what happens next. Catella pushing into the offensive end. Chases down that puck. Tangled up with Caitlin Wilson, who sends it around to Platt. Platt skating with it, fends off the defender. Platt charging in. Juliet Platt, a pass looking for Cessity. One of the defenders straight up threw her stick, trying to stop Platt on that one. They're trying anything they can to try and get in her way. Pass back, finds Cessity, glove saved by Kwok. And boy, you think about how even the shot count was and how close the score was after the end of 1, and now it's just become completely one-sided. Face off, won by Brookline. Long inserting shot there, goes wide. Solove's pass gets through, a backhand shot saved by Kwok that time. Thibault pass back, that pass blocked. Recovered, passed across. A shot from Solove is saved by Mackenzie Kwok. Number 5, Rosie Zucker, getting some time on the ice here. And we got another offensive zone faceoff for Brookline. An insert, tapped forward by Williams, but stopped by Kwok this time. I mean, listen, granted, 6 goals allowed is not good, but Mackenzie Kwok showing a lot of grit here as a freshman goalie. 17 saves for her so far in what has been a tough game. Solove shot saved by Kwok as she can add an 18th save to her personal mark for today. This face-off won by Brookline again. Subin's pass broken up and stolen. Potential breakaway chance. Diaz Pagano charging in, backhand shot saved by Solove. Pass goes back to Galuzzo. The insert is blocked. Galuzzo recovers, battling. Sent off the boards, and it's going to be taken by Selena Charbonneau. Got pinned to the boards there, and now knocked around the back. Pass goes up to number 22, Sylvia Donovan. Her pass ricochets over to Charbonneau. Charbonneau trying to push it forward, cannot. Knocked back to the neutral zone. Hawkins. Pass across finds Caitlin Schlager, number 25. Brookline going deeper into their bench here with a 4-goal lead. Sent off the boards there by Studley. Hawkins pass up. Second effort, pushed forward by Donovan. This pass almost intercepted by Schlager. Subin shuffles it along, sent back by Studley, taken by Charbonneau. Charbonneau weaving around, and now dumps it in as Brookline commits to a full change. Long pass up. Gets through to the neutral zone. And now taken back, Solove again. Gains the blue. Solove just going to slow things down. Now sends a pass across, finds her target. Cessidy's shot blocked by Studley. Solove sends it around the back. Platt comes to get it. Platt. Backhand pass around to Solove. Solove evades the pressure, gets to Platt. Platt shot, saved by Kwok. Boy, that had goal number 5 written all over it, but a nice stop at close range by Mackenzie Kwok. Face off won by Framingham. Donnelly sends it around to Catella. Catella's pass gets through to the neutral zone. Knocked away by Charbonneau. Charbonneau charging in now. Too many white jerseys in there. Trying to stay after it. Now several battling along the boards for it. Charbonneau comes out with it. Charbonneau charging in. Knocked away from behind by Wheeler. Wheeler tries to clear. It's stopped by Zucker. Around the boards. Charbonneau holding it in the corner. Wraps it around. Knocked away. Catella trying to clear, but stopped there. Sent off the boards. Taken around the back. Charbonneau. Sends along to Thibault. Thibault's pass intercepted. The attempted clear does ricochet into the neutral zone. Zucker's pass blocked. Deflects through. A potential 2-on-1. Wheeler pass. Shot wide. Maddie Wheeler and Grace Catella had a big chance there with a 2-on-1, but could not capitalize. This one deflects back to Donnelly. Her shot blocked. And swooping in and taking it for Brookline is Clara Thibault. Thibault long shot saved by Kwok as Brookline commits to a full change. Framingham trying to quickly bring it the other way. It's Wheeler. Wheeler, poke check at the blue line. Taken away by Solove, lost briefly. And now taken away by Catella. Solove takes it back. Lost in the skates. Solove takes it again. Pass over to Donovan. Donovan lost control of it. Now battling along the boards. Solove pushes it forward. And it's going to be taken by Diaz-Pagano. Over to Catella. Poke check by Solove. Schlager tried the self-pass. Got blocked there. Framingham trying to break through. It's McDonald. McDonald. Backhand pass blocked there by Hawkins. 1 minute left here in the second period. A big chance for Framingham. Fancy shot there, but a nice save by Jacqueline Solove. Boy, that looks like a crazy turnaround backhand shot, but Jacqueline Solove able to read it and make the stop. Subin coming around the back, pass. Broken up and taken at the blue line by Park. Pass intercepted, but then stayed after by the Flyers. That pass blocked. Charbonneau coming away with it. Along the back, they're battling. Pass blocked there, right in front of the net. Slides wide. 5 seconds left in the period. And that is going to end the second period. But what a second period it was for the Brookline Warriors. They came into this period trailing by 1, and they leave it leading by 4. 5 goals for the Warriors in that second period. 3 more from Juliet Platt, her second shorthanded goal, her first power play goal, and her first even strength goal, as she's now got 4 on the day. Then 1 each from Kayla Solove and Anna Subin. As we head into the break, once again, I encourage you to go to the link in the description section of the video and donate to the American Cancer Society. Once again, it's a cause we can all get behind. It's great that they have these, cancer awareness games across so many sports here in Brookline. Let's keep the fight going and donate to the American Cancer Society. Now I'm going to take a break and mute the mic, but I will be back with the third and final period of this game. Stay tuned. Hello again, everybody. Back on the mic. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from Walter Brown Arena on the campus of Boston University in Boston, Massachusetts. Well, this has been a wild game so far, hasn't it? As we get ready for the third and final period of this high school varsity girls hockey contest between the Brookline High Warriors and the Framingham High Flyers. Brookline getting on the board first, leading 1-0, seeming like they were going to dominate, but then Framingham had a big answer for them late in the first period. 2 goals to take a 2-1 lead going into the first intermission. And just like when it seemed like we really had ourselves a game going, Juliet Platt decided to introduce herself with 3 goals inside the first 6 minutes of the second period to immediately flip the script and turn it into a 4-2 Brookline lead, with 2 more goals added on, 1 each from Kayla Solove and Anna Subin. A very one-sided second period after a relatively even first period. But hey, this is why we love sports. You never know what you're going to get. The Zamboni finishes its rounds. As the players will soon be out on the ice. Well, still some to play for, even if this game score might seem out of reach. And I'm not just talking about, the basic love of the game that makes you want to keep playing, regardless of whether you're up by 20 or down by 20. Aside from that, it's also very important in terms of the power rankings, how big or how small the margin of victory is, because that is a part of how they calculate the MIAA power rankings. Now, Brookline right now is in the playoff picture. They were ranked 25th on Tuesday. And while Framingham might be a lower-ranked opponent, a high margin of victory can help them maintain or even advance their spot in the rankings further up. Framingham, meanwhile, it's in their best interest to try and shrink this deficit however much they can, sort of limit the damage that it could do to their power rankings. Right now they are on the outside looking in, 36th in power rankings. However, if the playoffs were to start before this game ended somehow, then Framingham would make the playoffs, as they've currently got a 500 record. If this lead holds for Brookline, then Framingham would drop down below 500 and out of a playoff spot for the time being. But of course, still plenty of season left to play. Here we go, the last 15 minutes of this one here in the third period. Pushed around the boards there by Emily Hudson. Knocked away by Jordan Gifford. And a long pass out to the neutral zone. Recovered by Hudson, pass up to Wheeler. Maddie Wheeler lost control of the puck, but it's recovered there by Natalie Peck. Peck skating around the back. Wheeler knocks it free. Wheeler in a little trouble controlling the puck. Surface might be a little uneven after the latest run of the Zamboni. That one almost poked free. As, yeah, they're having some real... The puck is not sliding that much in that one spot on the far side boards. Long insert from Hudson, pushed aside by Jacqueline Solove. Battling along the backboards for it, Selena Charbonneau, her pass blocked twice, and taken by Ariaya Diaz-Pagano. Now an attempted shot from Hudson, saved in traffic by Solove. Battling for it. A couple of sticks went flying at different parts of the ice. That was weird. Hudson a pass up to Grace Catella. Catella launches it off the backboards as Framingham starts a line change. Jordan Gifford pass up. And now a pass from Kayla Solove for Mari Cessity. Cessity sends it down, but she was behind center ice when she sent that one down to the end, and that'll be icing. .13:09 on the clock here in the third. Face-off control by Framingham. Long shot well wide of the net. Chased down by Brookline. Off the boards, taken by Kayla Solove. Pass back to Katie O'Connor. O'Connor around the back. And it's collected. Now pass up out of reach for Audrina Williams off the pass from Clara Tebow. Recovered by Caitlin Wilson. Sent around to that corner where the friction is a little much on the puck, but it does get to Kayla Solove. Solove weaving through the neutral zone here. Solove charging in, tries a long shot, missed wide. Framingham moving the other way, trying to catch Brookline in a change. But a couple of blocks there, and Brookline takes it back. Pass just misses Williams there, but a poke check by Cessity knocks that one free. Jillian Studley sends it off the boards up to Aubrey Park as Brookline completes a full change. Caitlin Wilson sends a high pass over to Katie O'Connor, who sends it up, finds Juliet Platt. Platt, with 4 goals already, charging in, lost control of the puck. Regains it, sends pass off the corner to Selena Charbonneau. Charbonneau taken down by her defender. Sent around the boards by Galuzzo. Battling in the corner. Four players in there battling for it. And Studley knocks it right back to O'Connor, whose pass is knocked away. And that will go for icing. If Brookline holds on to win this one, they improve to 6-4 on the season. Face-off goes back to Subin, wraps it around the boards. Hard shot into the boards by Solove. Framingham trying to get it out, but it's knocked away. But that pass misses, and Hudson will lift it high and out to the neutral zone. Pushed back by Brookline, taken back by Madison Donnelly. Donnelly gains the blue line, but stopped there by the Brookline defense. Audrina Williams couldn't get it to anybody there. Knocked away by Sophia Laprelle. Sent back to the neutral zone by Brookline. Clara Tebow gains the blue. But no reinforcements with her as it's taken easily by Hudson. Hudson tried a long hit there, blocked by Selena Charbonneau. Puck does get up to Laprelle. Laprelle's pass blocked by Subin. Now a pass back intercepted by Charbonneau. Charbonneau sends it off the boards, misses Tebow, taken instead by Donnelly. Donnelly lifts it off the boards. Battle for the puck. Taken away by Gigi Hawkins. Hawkins stopped there but stays after the puck. Tried a pass. Knocked away, recovered. And Cessity wasn't ready for that pass from Gifford. Donnelly behind the net, sending it around to the corner to Catella. Lifted out, recovered by Gifford. Pass misses Charbonneau. Taken by Hudson. Hudson, a long clear. Wheeler giving chase, and it's going to be covered up by Jacqueline Solove. Good hustle by Maddie Wheeler up ice to turn that into a potential chance. But Jacqueline Solove moving out so she could cover that one up and stop it there. Face-off won by Brookline. Gifford sends it around. Pass went off the stick of Kayla Solove there, and that's going to go wide of the net for an icing. Nine minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here in this third period. This face-off corralled ultimately by Catella. Pass for Peck. Peck got a shot off and a nice save from Jacqueline Solove. I'm impressed Peck managed to get off that shot. It looked like she was tangled up with Audrina Williams there, but able to launch one. And Solove there to cover it. Off the face-off, Catella and Gifford battling for it. Moves along the boards to Williams. Pass up, Solove tried to see if she could get a one-handed pass off, but could not reach it. Going into the boards, battling for it. Rosie Zucker pushes it up ice. Now taken by Wheeler, gains the blue line. Shot disrupted there. Zucker sends it over to the boards. Tebow sends it off the boards. Battling for it. Recovered now by Solove. Kayla Solove skating through the neutral zone. Slammed into the boards there, and that's going to be a penalty. Solove getting right back up. She looks okay. But Maddie Wheeler will be going to the box on that one. She will serve a 2-minute minor. Only one of Brookline's 6 goals today was on the power play. 2 were on the shorthand actually, and 3 were at even strength. So they'll have a chance to get a second power play goal today as Hawkins inserts, pushed aside by Kwok. Cessity pass back to Solove around the corner. Studley is going to come away with it. Studley's attempted clear, blocked by Subin. A pass in front of the net, and the shot from Cessity just goes high and wide. Gets it to Solove. Solove's pass back. Subin's shot no good. Blocked there. Kept on the attack for the Warriors. Solove. Pass back to Hawkins. Back to Solove. Solove, a shot goes high. Recovered by Platt. Platt bringing it around the back. Leaves it for Solove. Solove tries a shot. Blocked. Recovered. A shot from Subin goes wide, and this is going to slide all the way around the boards into the neutral zone. Hawkins recovers. Pass gets to Platt. Platt charging in. Shot blocked. Second effort saved. Third effort. Fourth effort, and they managed to stop her there. A big opportunity for Platt to get her 5th goal, but the Framingham defense stood tall on that one. Charbonneau can't fight through the defense there. They're trying to catch Brookline in a change in the middle of the power play. Levy, long shot pushed aside by Jacqueline Solove. Taken now by Tebow. Long pass broken up by Hudson. Long shot blocked down, and I think we've got an offsides whistle against Framingham here with 24 seconds left on the penalty. Off the face-off, corralled by Danelli, slid across to Hudson. Hudson dumps it in off of the backboards, taken by O'Connor. O'Connor fits a pass through to Charbonneau. Charbonneau weaving around, charging in, lost control of the puck, and you could see how frustrated she was. She knew she had that one there if she had just kept control of it. Wilson passed down to the corner to Thibault. Back around to Wilson and barely gets it to Charbonneau. Charbonneau couldn't get enough on that pass. It's taken by Wheeler. Wheeler skating out with it as we are back at even strength. Long shot kicked aside by Solovey. Wilson, pass up, blocked there, taken by Catella. Catella, pass, intercepted. Charbonneau tried to send it off the boards, it's blocked. Sent forward by Donnelly. Wheeler sends it around. Up against the boards, Peck. Pass through, Catella, shot saved by Solovey. Sent around now by Wheeler, back to Donnelly. Donnelly's shot knocked down. Wheeler recovers, pass back, finds Donnelly. Donnelly lost it to a poke check, and now a potential rush. Clara Thibault, long shot saved by Kwok. The puck is still live, and it's recovered by Hudson. Wrapped around the boards, gets to Catella. That pass, a little too much on it for Wheeler to get, taken instead by Zucker. Zucker off the boards, misses everybody there, and now coming off the bench for a rush, but it's going to be covered up by Kwok as Cessity couldn't keep control of it. Off the face-off. Gifford corrals it. Couldn't get enough on that one. It's knocked back the other way. Levy takes it. Tangled up with Kayla Solovey. The attempted shot from McDonald there, deflected wide. Cessity. Pass almost got through to Platt, but just broken up. Diaz-Pagano gains the blue. Stopped by a couple of Brookline defenders, still fighting. And now the loose puck picked up by Solovey. Solovey pass, gets through to Platt, trying to pass to herself. Tried to send a pass across, but blocked by Galuzzo. Through the neutral zone, taken by Gifford. Sent back the other way by Studley. Attempted pass by Solovey, blocked by McDonald, but Solovey blocks off McDonald and sends that one around the boards. Gifford's pass intercepted by Galuzzo. Brookline committing to a line change, a partial line change anyway. Galuzzo skating through with it herself, stopped by Hawkins. Off the boards, it gets through. Charbonneau pass finds Platt. Platt one-on-one as she gains the blue line. Tries a shot, blocked. The attempt to clear, stopped by Hawkins. Long shot goes wide. Subin gets passed through to Thibault. Coming around the back. Pass back, Hawkins. Hawkins almost lost her footing, but gets a pass up. Thibault fighting through, shot blocked, and caught out of the air by Kwok. "25 saves on the night for Mackenzie Kwok. She's been facing a gauntlet, and she's been making a valiant effort, even if she will likely end up with the loss. We got a delayed penalty against Framingham here. Looks like an interference call is going to go against Madison Donnelly. Off the face-off. Thibault sends it around. Attempted clear. Stopped by O'Connor. And now Catella taking it the other way on the shorthand. Gets around the defense. Oh, just lost it to the poke check from Caitlin Wilson. It'll be a 2-minute minor served by Donnelly for the interference call. That attempted shot blocked. Brookline having a little trouble getting control of the puck here, but now Charbonneau comes out with it. Long pass up, but it's taken away from Thibault by Wheeler. Wheeler trying to make something happen. Shot blocked there by Wilson. O'Connor sends it off a skate there. The attempted hit there by Peck sends it down. Taken by Wilson. Wilson to O'Connor. Pass up, finds the target. That's Solove. Kayla Solove weaving around. Shot is saved by Kwok. Face off, looks like it's won by Framingham. The attempted clear stopped by Hawkins. Almost lost it in her skates, but gets it up to Platt. Platt down to Solove. Solove through to Platt, and Platt! Can you believe it? 5 goals for Juliet Platt. Boy, just put one last exclamation mark on it with her second power play goal of the day. And a beautiful assist from Kayla Solove, who is the only other player with multiple points today, aside from Platt, who has exploded for 5 goals, 2 on the shorthand, 2 on the power play, and 1 on even strength. Just over a minute left to play, a 7-2 score as a slip and a fall. Charbonneau trying to skate up with it. Coming around the back. Studley. Pass lost a bit, intercepted there by Schlager. Does go back to the neutral zone where it's taken by Charbonneau. Charbonneau collides with McDonald, but shakes it off and dumps it into the Framingham end. Around the boards, blocked there by Donovan. Pass gets through Charbonneau. Tried a backhand pass, but it just wasn't there. Hawkins to the point. Subin, long shot, caught by Kwok. Again, 27 saves in a night is nothing to sneeze at for Mackenzie Kwok. You know, give props to the effort she's given all night long, but 7 goals allowed is still tough. Pass through, misses wide. Just 15 seconds left in this one. Gifford, a long shot, stopped by Kwok. Going to be taken the other way by the Flyers. A 3-on-1 rush. Shot is saved by Solove. The attempted putback just couldn't be corralled. And that is how the game will end. The Brookline High Warriors get back in the win column. The final score, Brookline 7, Framingham 2. And how about the offensive explosion from Juliet Platt? 5 goals on the day, 2 on the shorthand, 2 on the power play, and 1 at even strength. With this last one coming off a very nice assist from Kayla Solove, the 2 freshman forward phenoms for Brookline connecting on that one. 5 goals for Platt, 1 goal each for Solove and Subin. I think Solove also had 2 assists, as also getting an assist for Brookline were Katie O'Connor, Mari Cessity, and Selena Charbonneau. Note in the live chat from Kate Tebow saying, way to go, Warriors. The Warriors improved to 6-4 on the season and snap a 2-game losing streak to get back in the win column. Framingham falls to 3-4-2 as their 4-game unbeaten streak comes to an end. Again, not to downplay how much they've improved from the previous season, but Brookline showing themselves to still be on top with this one. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Remember, be sure to go down to the link in the description section down below and donate to the Hockey Fights Cancer fundraiser to benefit the American Cancer Society. Very important one there. And, of course, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And be sure to be on the lookout probably sometime tomorrow when I'll be posting highlights from this game. Boy, I'll have plenty. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. They'll be posted on this channel here on YouTube, as well as on my social media accounts on Instagram and Facebook. You can see my Instagram and Facebook down in the bottom right corner of your screen, as well as in the description section down below. Brookline 7, Framingham 2. From Walter Brown Arena in Boston, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.